Like I'm 22, you know I'm 305. Tatted on my body, I got everybody in a job. Somebody hit the lights, camera, let me improvise. Can I get a hallelujah? More moolah, more peace for my medulla. The whole crew up, yeah. Louis Prada, Dundada, top flow, come take a ride up with the rider. I came up from the bottom, you have no idea. You can't sweat through my story. Write my name in his story. Oh, what a night, yeah. Sing it. Almost had me down, came back to life. Hell yeah, right. Who's gonna stop you now? Oh, what a night. Yeah, sing it. I can't even lie. What a time to be alive. Drinks in the sky, that's the vibe. Oh, what a night. Suicide doors fly, open eye, re-emerge from the side like a god. I'm talking real guap. 23, 45 with the rock. I'm a lot, I am not what they think. I like it dirty, I be filthy with the ricochet. She threw it at me, I hit it right down the straightaway. Feel like somebody put a blue pill in my lemonade. I think that's how I ended up in the bay with this pain in my head. You know I came up from the bottom. You have no idea. You can't sweat through my story. No sir, write my name in his story. Oh, what a night, yeah. Sing it. Almost had me down, came back to life. Hell yeah, I'm feeling right. Who's gonna stop me now? Oh, what a night, yeah. I can't even lie. What a time to be alive. Drinks in the sky, that's the vibe. Oh, what a night, yeah. Sing it. Almost had me down, came back to life. Hell yeah, right. Who's gonna stop me now? Oh, what a night, yeah. I can't even lie. What a time to be alive. Drinks in the sky, that's the vibe. Oh, what a night.
I just don't even know anymore what to say about that.
Robbie, he's a tiny man, talks big but he don't understand. No morals left, just faking faith, praying loud while he spreads his hate. Spray can mohawk, we see right through that orange glow, don't make you new. Gross and loud with a bitter tongue, pointing fingers when the damage done. Keep tanning, little man tan, trying to shine, but you ain't got a plan. Begging for love from whoever you can, but you can't fool folks with your shaky stand. He calls out lies while living one, preaching fire but hiding from the sun. Claims he's righteous, claims he's true, but there's nothing holy in the things he do. He's orange from the tan in bed, no man to hold, just words instead. Slinging dirt like it's paying rent, and cries real loud when his time's all spent. Keep tanning, little man tan, think you're burning bright, but you're just one fan. Jealous hearts can't understand that loyalty's earned, not in demand. You can talk that talk, but your roots ain't deep. You plant no seeds, so nothing to reap. You threw those stones, now take that fall. Ain't no crown for a man that small. mouth till the last light fades, but truth don't bend and it never decays. Yeah, keep tanning, little man, tan. You'll never be more than what you began. The sun sets slow on a borrowed plan. Good luck, little man, tan.
Hello, everyone. I hope that y'all are having a good evening, and I'm sorry for the delay. I got stuck trying to get this stupid AI mess to work, and it was not cooperating. I had not planned on coming back over here and going live tonight. However, while I was live over on TikTok, I started getting messages that Robbie was live and some of the things that he had said. And I actually read quite a bit of it out over on TikTok because, contrary to what Robbie seems to think in his drug, ugh, let me just be quiet. I almost said something I shouldn't have. Anyhow, his brain that drugs have killed. I have absolutely nothing to hide from anybody on any platform. And this channel is public. The link is on my bio, in my link tree, on my TikTok channels, on every one of them, Robbie. So please tag me in whatever the fuck you want to. Everybody and their brother's uncle's cousin has done that since I went to TikTok, but sure, it's a new concept. We all know that you can't come up with anything original, so why the hell should this be any different? Now, the fact that you spoke about my mother again tonight and my granddaughter and said that your intuition is so clear because you've been sober for so long and your intuition tells you that I am going to have cancer. I'm going to get cancer and I'm going to have it by the end of next year, and I am going to suffer greatly because I'm such a horrible person and it is my karma. Well, what is yours? Because with all the things that you have done and said about everybody on this platform and outside of it, your dick should have fell off a long time ago. And the fact that you shit the bed after you faked a rape should be the least of your concerns. Oh, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you exactly what he said. And here's the thing. You again tonight doubled down on what you said about hoping that somebody in my family, a female, is raped. Literally hoping that they are, so that they have to experience what you did. Yet you have no problem out here talking about anybody and everybody. You started this shit, you dumb fucker, because I didn't answer your text message. You felt some fucking type of way because your ass was chapped because I ignored you. Left you on red. So you decided in the middle of the night in probably one of your drunken or drug-induced stupors to join Dickie on her panel and trash me for about 8 hours. And then miraculously the next morning, you decided to go live and tell everybody about your rape that I do not in any way, shape, or form believe happened. But if it did happen, I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner, because the way that you live and the reckless way that you find dick anywhere you can on Grindr and invite them back to your house, it's a million wonders you haven't really been raped. Then you go live screaming that you've shit yourself and show shit on your bed. Oh, Mimi, that's exactly why he did. He also said that my mother was Satan's whore. And then I was just like my mother, and neither one of us were any good. I don't know how to do true crime. I've never done any cases that aren't mainstream media. He said I would never cover a case that nobody had heard about. I guess he forgot. No, he didn't forget. He doesn't fucking know that I literally do it all the time. He said I don't do my own research, which I have done my own research since 2021 before Gabby Petito. Y'all tried for years to say that Lynn did all the research for that case when she has gone public and said and told y'all repeatedly that she did nothing but sit there. I did everything. Y'all can't possibly go with that narrative, though, because then that would prove that you're all a bunch of fucking idiots. And you said, I don't sing, I don't dance, I have no talent. I sing with other people singing over me. I've never claimed to be a singer. I have always said that I make a joyful noise. My mother is the singer, and you, sir, are not. He literally sat over there and said he wasn't going to go as low as I did, and wanted everybody to know that the reason I had the wieners with the shoelaces tied around them was because of his rape. No, bitch. The reason I had the wieners with the shoelaces tied around them is because you're a fucking idiot liar that just makes shit up and pulls it out of your loose asshole. And I love the little blurb that you put on your live stream where you tag my community. But here's where it's all about. Here's what it's all about. One moment. One moment. And this dumbass said that the reason that I said my CP was a joke was because Dickie turned me down. You're dumb. You're such a dumb motherfucker. Anybody who has a brain cell knew it was a joke. I literally did it to troll all of you. If she had accepted, I wouldn't have talked to her dumb ass. After the way she's talked about my children, fuck. I wouldn't piss on any of y'all if you were on fire. None of you have any morals. None of you have any integrity. And none of you have any talent. You want to talk about talent? What the fuck do? You think your floor humping is talent? You think you can sing? You sound like a drowning mole rat.
Horrible thing. Have you ever been fucked in the...
Here is why I showed the pictures and made the pictures of the wieners tied together. And I'm going to tell you something else, Siren. You are the biggest piece of shit on this platform other than Robbie. You let him sit over there and call your sister all kinds of names and then threw him money. You are the biggest pussy to not have one, which I don't know that you don't, I have ever in my life witnessed. Missy K is 5 times the man you are. I have never seen people this desperate for somebody to give them attention in my life. And yet he says that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to build a channel over here. I don't give a fuck about this channel. Y'all are building it for me. I ain't had to do a damn thing. The only people that have grown this channel, as far as me, is people coming over here from TikTok. And there's a lot of them. And they all think you're batshit crazy too. They see everything that happens every fucking night, and they still think you're all fucking crazy and scum-sucking shitbags. And you're absolutely right. You put up a picture of my sister and put failed across it. Failed. My sister died of cancer. Then you said the reason she died is because of the way she ate, because my mother didn't raise her to eat right. And what she put in her body is what killed her. So she basically wanted to die. Those were your exact words. Exact. But I go low. When have I ever said such a thing about somebody's deceased relative? When have I ever gone after somebody's minor child or grandchild? You wished rape on my 3-year-old granddaughter. And all of those people in your chat and in your comments, you want to talk about karma? Y'all got shitloads coming. All puns intended. Now listen to this dumbass.
Horrible thing. Have you ever been fucked in the ass? Forced? When you don't do that? It hurts. Now, I doubt Natasha's been fucked in either orifice on purpose, but it hurts. So, in the process of doing that, this guy was very kinky, which I could be kinky too, whatever, and he removed... we were having sex in our jock straps and my tennis shoes and his tennis shoes. Well, he took the lace off my shoe and he tied our penises together. I don't know what the purpose of that was, or it was very strange, but whatever. And then he ended up tying my hands with the shoelaces as well. So that is what this represents here. And now she's calling me the shoelace bandit because I was raped and my shit was tied up with shoelaces, as you can see right here.
I'll put it on the screen.
In case you can't fucking see, let me go ahead and zoom in on that shit for you. So the queen of true crime. This is the queen of true crime. She cares about victims.
You're not
She's
a victim.
so loving, and that's what she dedicates her life to. Well, I say stop donating to her, bitches.
That is what it's all about. Now, hold on. I'm about to prove to you. Just a second. These people literally act like, say I'm miserable. Wyoming is saying I'm miserable. Okay. And then he says he doesn't come on here and beg for money. Dude, you came on here and took up money to pay your court fines where you were cyber harassing your ex-husband's family, that you are currently on probation for cyber harassment. So this is where he says, I don't come on here and beg for money. Donate your fucking money to me. I fucking have gone through hell this year and got back on my feet, and I'm not struggling, but it's fucking hard. So if you want to donate, fucking donate to me. Fuck that bitch. She's not happy because if you're happy in life, you don't need to drag others. Oh, but that's not all. One moment. That's not all. He issued a challenge to y'all, and I want you to see it. Actually, I want to make sure that you all see it. One moment.
Disclaimer. This film contains sensitive topics, including fictional depictions of true crime and online crime communities. These portrayals are for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to glorify or trivialize real-life events. Viewer discretion is advised. Warning, jump scares are present throughout the film.
Oh, this is stupid shit. How do I get off of it?
Disclaimer.
Oh my. That was his. How the fuck do I get off of this, really? Okay, this is creepy as fuck. Hold on. Okay, my whole damn. I had to completely close out YouTube. His whole fucking channel's possessed. Thank you very much for the cash out. That was sweet. Thank you. And they said, thank you, Robbie, for reminding them to tip me. Now let me try to turn this shit back on again, because my God, that was creepy as shit. Somebody needs to save his ass. Literally. No, get me off of that shit. All right, let me make it bigger. I think so, Louise. All right, here is his public service announcement. Okay, Jax. Public service announcement for all Natasha Cooper watchers, fans and foes alike. All right, everyone, let's try a little social experiment together. And it's easy, free, and might be the most peaceful thing you've done all year. For just 3 months, yes, 3 short months, let's all give Natasha Cooper a break from your wallets, your clicks, and your curiosity. If you're one of her supporters, take a breather from donating. Think of it as a financial fast. Just pause the cash flow and see if her tone changes when the money stops rolling in. Maybe you'll notice a new attitude, or maybe you'll notice you were only being noticed because of your donations. If you're one of her critics, stop hate watching. Seriously, it's time for a digital detox. Every view, every comment, every click feeds the ego beast. If you really can't resist the drama, stick to clip channels that show the highlights without boosting her numbers. Let's call this little movement Operation Ego Freeze Out. For 3 months, no clicks, no coins, no clout. Let's see how things shift when attention isn't her currency anymore. Friendly reminder, Natasha is permanently banned from YouTube and TikTok. This dumbass has no idea what TikTok is like. So if she's popping up on your feed, she's not supposed to be there in the first place. Maybe it's time to hit that not interested button and let the algorithm know you've officially moved on. Drop a fingernail painting in the comments if you're joining the challenge. Let's check back in 3 months and see if her egos is still airborne or finally touched down. Sometimes the best way to change the story is to stop turning the page. And then he links his video that he did tonight. But then I want you to see the comments. And this dumbass says she doesn't watch me. Never subscribe to trashy people. Bitch, you were just watching me the other night because I streamed you and you turned your video off. And I did it intentionally to see if you were here. This is what Ohio Man says. No problem because I don't watch her. Never subscribe to trashy people. Everyone should stop hate watching her. She wouldn't have any views then. Who really wants to watch some woman who needs her ego filled by her chat telling her she's right about everything when it's very obvious she doesn't have self-confidence and self-esteem? She's worse than a middle school girl trying to get her way all the time. Whenever you have to tear someone down to make yourself look better, you're the problem. And he says, you explained it perfectly. And I'm so sorry for all the mean things she throws in your direction. Everyone deserves better. Kimberly already hopped on this train months ago. That lady is played out. Seth, I'm about to post another video. Bless her heart. And here is this poor old Amber that is literally a cyber stalker. Yes, maybe she can prove her successful career without donations and battle gifts for once. Let's see that quality content make her some money for once like she pretends. And this one just told a flat out lie. They are telling Nabil to call your probation officer now because you said she bought him. And then she says she's over on TikTok right now giving people the information to report you to your probation officer. Exodus, heart, Deadly Queens never donated to the grifting cow. A bunch of winners, let me tell you. An absolute bunch of winners. Amen, Corey. Amen. The day that Amber stops watching, everybody will. That'll never happen. The bitch is stuck to everything I do like freaking flies on a fly trap. Smoke on shit. So there's your challenge. Louise, he had more people watching him today, or actually the last 2 times he's gone live when he used my name in his title than he has had in I don't know how long. Exactly, Leslie. Now, one moment, I'm going to show you. Some of the things he said. It's going to take me a minute to save these, so bear with me. I don't know why these aren't going the way that I want them to. Apparently, I also use it as a flex because I'm friends with Christy, according to him. Trying to find. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Just to prove what he said about my granddaughter. One moment. Also, apparently, I pay a bill. Right here, folks. Right here. According to him. This is where he says it about my granddaughter. To Natasha's supporters, listen up. Listen up. When Natasha says Robbie wished SA on my grandchild, that is false information. What I said was, see, all this joke she's making about rape, I said one day this could happen to you. It could happen to your loved one. It could happen to your granddaughter, and I hope it does. I hope you have to experience the pain of what you're putting others through. That's what I said. And I said, I don't care who it happens to, somebody you love. Did he not just... Does that not say it could happen to your granddaughter and I hope it does? She's 3. She will be 3 at the end of this month. Is that not what this says? How am I saying this wrong? When Natasha says Robbie wished essay on her grandchild, that is false. What I said was, there it is in black and white, straight from the transcript of his live stream from tonight. And don't worry, it has been downloaded. And he says that his probation officer doesn't care about this internet fuck shit. Dude, everything that you said tonight and what you did is internet harassment, the exact same thing that you've been doing. And I have compiled every single thing you've said about me, every panel you've been on for the last, 5 months, as well as the night that you started. And what you said about why you went on Nikki's panel, because I didn't answer your text message. Every piece of proof I have, Bob. So please try to play the victim and act as if I went after you. Please. Because the last time I checked, making fun of a lie isn't a crime. Oh, but was it a crime? Because you didn't report it. And if your probation officer doesn't take this seriously, I will go above them. Because I am sick of your shit. Sick of it. You've done this shit for years, and you've done this to me for the last 5 months, no more. You talk about everybody. You talked about my deceased sister. Oh, don't worry. I'm going to show them those as well. The community post that you made about my sister being failed, about how she wished to die, what you said about my mother tonight, every single fucking thing you've done, Robbie. And I swear to God, if your probation officer doesn't take it seriously, I will go as far above him as I have to make sure that he does. If I have to drive to fucking Colorado, I will. You have threatened me and you have talked about my family for the last fucking time. I cannot help that your parents came on my panel. They did it because their son is a piece of dog shit. I don't give a fuck about hate bonding over your dumb ass. Saying that I ran to Granny, Fanny, and Amy because of you and Dickie. I have never needed somebody to hold my fucking hand. And I never will. I ain't you. And your channel has always sucked ass, Robbie, and everybody knows it. All the shit you've said about Rachel's child, what you said about Peach's child, what you've said about Missy K, every bit of that shit, I'm going to tell your probation officer and their fucking supervisor, and theirs too if I have to. And I did not give anybody the information to call your probation officer. Nabil wasn't even in my chat earlier when I was discussing this on TikTok. He didn't know about it until after when I talked to him. I haven't given anybody Carlos's information. But I will. And I'm also going to find out what I can do to stop you from doing this shit on the internet. Not just to me, but my family. And so is my mother. Because you think I'm a bitch? You literally talked about her mother, her deceased mother, and her deceased child. For no fucking reason other than you're a piece of shit. You have never stopped cyber harassing people. Ever. How the fuck your channel isn't gone, I will never understand. And perhaps you should learn how TikTok fucking works. I realize you're a dumbass loser who knows nothing but YouTube. I don't know one person on TikTok who hasn't lost a channel. It ain't like YouTube. Everybody over there has backup channels for a reason. I'm going to find out tomorrow. I've let these fuckers get away with so much shit and let it go and let it go and let it go. I'm done with it. Done with it. You are no victim, Robbie. You're a piece of dog shit who goes after everybody who hurts your little feelings because you're a weak, thin-skinned bitch. And all of you can keep saying, oh, she's not successful. She doesn't make any money. Do y'all? Is that what you're really mad about, Robbie? Because you have to work? You have to have a job at a tanning bed? Or wherever the fuck you work? A cash advance place? And I make enough money on my social media channels to support myself and my family? That's what it's really about. You want my support. You've always wanted it. And you've always been jealous of it. You don't want them to support me, but you're literally telling them to support you and send their money to you. You've grifted for every fucking thing you have this year, including your court fees that Siren gave you the money for. Because he so badly wants you to fuck him in the ass, he doesn't know what to do. So much so that he lets you talk about his sister like a piece of shit. I'm going to get to that too. Here's one that's interesting. You will never see her doing a live stream on a missing person that nobody's heard of. Or that's not trending in the news because she don't give a damn if it gets those numbers and them views. Then yes, she'll talk about, when have I talked about Gabby Petito? The Idaho 4 she won't shut the fuck up about. I have talked about multiple cases. I talked about a 60-year-old case in Russia last week. And I just took a new case about a man that nobody has ever heard of, that her family can't even get help for. And Robbie, who have you ever helped? Who have you ever helped? Because you said that I wouldn't ever help a soul. I'm so selfish. I would never give anybody a cent, and that I'm jealous of every other creator, and that's why I'm not friends with any, because I'm afraid that my community might give them a donation. You have no fucking clue. None. None of you do. Y'all have no clue how many people this community has helped. How many people I've helped. And you never will. But you haven't, because the only person that you've helped is yourself. You have no idea how many people we've helped on TikTok. You don't know anything about anything because you're a narcissistic piece of dog shit. Here we go. Natasha has no talents, none. And when she would do her karaoke stream, she would always sing along quietly to a track where the artist is already, it's not even the karaoke track. It's like the singer would sing over her. It's like, what's the point of that? Shut the fuck up. You suck. You suck at everything you do. You suck. The only thing that you're good at is pissing people off and getting big crowds. Oh, here we go. Oh, gotta make it bigger. So, anyways, that's all I wanted to show. I ain't going to go as low as you because, Natasha, I already know. Looking into your future, it's not looking good for you. So, enjoy your evil, petty, filthy deeds while they last. Because while you're laying sick in a bed and suffering, you're going to think of every time you shame somebody. And it's going to be a learning lesson for you. And again, that's my intuition. And it's very strong right now. So, there's that. Like mother, like daughter. Oh, GLM had a bad mother. Well, look at fucking Natasha's mom. She's a fucking pig too, inside and out and in her actions. Of course, Natasha is going to take after her mama. What has my mother done? And here is where he says the only thing that I'm good at is pissing people off and getting big crowds of people to come into your fucking drama channels. That's it, Natasha. And that's easy to fucking do. Anybody can do that. You can't. You can't. You can't get a big fucking crowd of people. It doesn't matter what you talk about. And I look tired as fuck because you are. And the only people that she's successful at scamming and manipulating, they really are stupid fucking people. And here we go. And I'm sorry to say this, Siren, but your sister, Missy K, she is a dumb blank. I'm sorry to say that, but she fucking is. That blank flip-flops. And she is, I don't know if your sister has brain damage or something, Siren, but she is a dumb, like literally dumb blank. Okay. And she's up Natasha Cooper's ass. It's always the dumb ones. That Laura lady, she's fucking stupid. That YT lady, she's really fucking dumb. I think she smoked her fucking brains out, and you could tell by her voice. And then he says, there's Jack's little sex offender laughed. Those waiters had a blowout on the bottom. Can you fucking breathe, Jax? Jax, turn on your camera so we could see. Why are you breathing so hard? Okay, now here we go. Here is where he says about the cancer. Oh, they say it's all hate watchers, Jilly Bear. And by the way, if you're here right now, please put a 1 in the chat. If you're here hate watching, put a 2. Have some balls. So here's what he said. You listen, Natasha. I have very good intuition, especially being sober as long as I have been. Bitch, you ain't sober now. I have really, really strong intuition that God is going to lay karma down on your ass, and I'm pretty sure you're going to suffer. My intuition says cancer. That's just what my intuition says. I'm not wishing that on you. I'm pretty sure you're going to get cancer, and you're going to suffer a lot. And through that, I believe through your suffering, the message is going to be from God before you pass. All the pain you put on other people, you're going to physically feel, and mentally and spiritually. And I believe it's going to make you a better person before you pass. But you're going to. That's what my intuition says. You can't get away in life with doing horrible things like this without learning your lesson. And thank you, Jesus. By the way, I'm not wishing that on her. That's going to happen. That is my intelligence. Stacey, what they consider horrible things is me clapping back at them. They're supposed to be able to say and do whatever they want to say and do. And the moment that I clap back, then their feelings are hurt and they become the victim, and I am automatically the villain every fucking time. I let these people go on and on and on and on about me, my kids, my family, call my daughter a cunt every 5 seconds. He's put my deceased sister's picture up, said failed, said she wanted to die because my mother didn't teach her how to eat right. I can't even remember all of the shit that he has said. And I ignored it. Well, Robbie, you may not have wished anything on me, but I hope your dick falls off from syphilis or whatever other awful STD you get from whoever fucks you next on Grindr. And if that makes me a bad person, so fucking be it. You made fun of Peach's autistic daughter. You said Rachel's daughter who has cancer didn't exist and that Rachel was lying about her. What the fuck have you not done to people? Oh, this one took the cake. Listen to this. Her version of true crime is either pointing out things that aren't there to make people question it just so she gets people to view what she's saying and just start nonsense in a case. And she is going to get sued one day as well. That's another thing my intuition tells me. Natasha is going to get sued by a very, very wealthy person because she's going to fuck around and find out with the wrong one because she lies. She makes things up. But I have a feeling she's going to do it in a very, I almost want to say it's going to be a celebrity, but like a crime case. Mark my words, write it down right now. I predicted it on November 5th. She's going to get cancer one day, and she's also going to get sued. Write that down. The cancer, I don't see happening until about 2026, 27, the end of the year. Oh, this one I thought was hilarious. And don't think I'm not going to go over to TikTok and tag your true crime channel and show this shit that you're doing, because I'm definitely going to do that. So your audience over in that true crime community you built over there can see that. And everyone and anyone, if you can go over to TikTok and screenshot this, tag this, what she's doing, what she's mocking, please go over and tag her TikTok true crime channel, because I think people deserve to know what she actually thinks about crime and violence and abuse and sexual abuse and all that. Maybe Natasha's going to go to Mexico for some liposuction. Oh, yeah, I know, Louise. He's not going low. By the way, those were supposed to be shit bricks, but it didn't work out that way because ChatGPT hates me.
Oh, yeah, that's really good.
I just heard from Abby, y'all, and she's okay.
Well, hello.
Hello. Jax, turn
You know,
on
I
your
really
camera so they can see why you can't breathe.
fuck that little ball-headed, bow-legged bit fucking bastard. You know, I really think that a person who fantasizes over a 3-year-old getting SA'd every 5 seconds really shouldn't be talking about anybody's sexual anything. I mean, I would be kind of worried fucking kids if he fantasizes about shit like that constantly.
Thank you very much to the person who sent me a
Fucking
cash
pervert.
app.
Nasty
This
fucker.
man tonight has just took the cake. I ain't even kidding. This fucker has sat over there and acted like he ain't done nothing. Everybody's going after him. He's innocent of everything. Nothing ever has he done. Well,
He's done every fucking thing that you possibly could fucking think about. And I hate to break the fucking news to you, Bob. I don't have to show you shit. You don't worry about me. What you need to fucking worry about is that fucking Botox you're getting all the fucking time that has your fucking head stretched out like a fucking, I don't know what. You keep getting fucking Botox, your head's gonna explode, evidently, because it's so fucking skin tight now. You can't. It looks like it's like you're the problem. You're the person who can't fucking breathe.
I feel certain he has problems with his vision.
Well, I'm pretty sure he does. His fucking eyes are slanted.
Well, and there's this.
I have a shit I am bed because I shit myself, dumb bitch. I have the sheets off my goddamn bed because I shit myself, you dumb bitch.
Sounds like a
I have the
person
sheets
problem.
off my goddamn bed.
That's when he headbutted the camera.
I have the shits on my God. You dumb bitch.
Well, maybe
I
she
have the shits on
prepared
my
it.
goddamn bed because I shit myself.
I could just keep playing this over and over.
I have the shits on
Well,
my
you
goddamn
know,
bed because I shit myself.
did you catch what he said in that little fucking clip you played about the whole dick time thing? Did you catch what he said?
Which part?
Where he said that they were having sex in their
Which
jock.
part?
Where he said they were having sex in their jock.
Oh yeah, they were having sex.
Yeah.
They were having sex in their jock straps with their tennis shoes on.
Yeah. You were having sex, Rob. That's what happened. You didn't fucking get raped.
Stacy, his parents have disowned him. They came on my panel seriously upset because he tried to say that his mother and his father are pieces of shit and basically accused his dad of being a pedophile. It was bad. And then they said that I went and contacted them and invited them up here. And yes, he did. He said he tried to enjoy it because the guy was hot. Well, here's a little ditty for you. No, not that, but that's a ditty, all right. Oh, he said a lot of really nasty stuff about his mother, but he always has.
I shit myself. I shit myself. I shit myself.
That was hysterical.
Listen, to the person that made that, you're a fucking genius. Oh my God, I love you. And I don't care if that makes me a bad person either. Don't care. Don't care. I have more. Oh God, that's awful. No. I can't listen.
Horrible thing.
Have
Have
you
you
sure?
ever been fucked in the ass?
Oh God, no. What?
Go again. Have you ever tried the freaking Dubai chocolate? Have you?
Yes, I don't like it.
Well,
I felt like I was eating hay, and it's like, you know how coconut has that texture?
yeah.
I'm gonna give it a minute to let Natasha cry real quick. Let the people come.
That's what I felt like I was eating.
Well, my mom, she's like, you need to try this and see if you'll like it. She spent $13 on this damn candy bar. I took one bite of it. I was like, Mom, this is not good.
No, it's literally like eating hay. The picture behind us is fucking hilarious.
Well, hell,
I don't even understand how that's physically possible to tie two wieners together.
It's not. He just made that shit up because he's a fucking disgusting pervert. That's what's wrong with him.
We were fucking in our jock straps, and he took my shoelaces out and tied our dicks together.
Yeah. That's some weird fucking kinky fetish he's got, probably, and he just fucking thinks it's cool to talk about.
Well, I don't even know. I have not watched this, but we're about to.
What is it?
I don't know.
Is it the Wild Man thing?
Oh, no.
You know, she made a video about icing out, too.
And, apparently, Seth's made one, too.
What they failed to realize, it was a waste of time.
Let some people come in, let Crafton slap Kim upside her head, let her have some gibberish coming out of her mouth, and we'll keep Jack in his fucking confusion. Okay? Let's give it a minute, folks. Now listen, I have been patient, I have been kind, I have been neutral, and that's not good enough for Natasha Cooper. Then you got Crafton and Kim crawling up her ass over there, because they're coming back. He just got out of jail. How long were you in jail for, Crafton, for beating the shit out of her? I can't remember. I think it was a couple of months or something like that. You just got out of jail. You guys need money, so you're crawling up Natasha's ass, who you were talking shit about before, but you need to kiss someone's ass so people remember who the fuck you were before, and we remember who you were and who you are. You're fake ass bitches. That's who the fuck you is. Okay? We can't tell if Crafton's more attracted to fucking Jax or the woman he fucking married, or if he could tell the goddamn difference. So what happens? All right, let's backtrack here. Natasha freaks out because I won't fucking talk shit about my good friend Darlene Nikki. Throws a fucking fit. Drags me on her channel. Doesn't even contact me first. I asked for a link.
I dragged him.
Backstage. What the fuck happened to this bitch being a big ass, badass bitch? What happened to that, Natasha? I thought you could address anybody. Oh, but if you insult her, she'll insert herself in your fucking case that has nothing to do with this heifer. I'm contacting a DA because you were mean to me, bitch. They don't give a fuck. And Crafton, just so you know, there was no violence in my case like you did to Kim, and you were in jail for months, Crafton. I don't know. Listen, I'm a gay man, but I don't hit women. All right? I don't know what the fuck you think. Being a bisexual man, you could clap your girl upside the head, but I don't have that shit work, motherfucker. Try that shit with a man, bitch. Well, I mean, it is Kim. Hey, Andy. Try that shit with a man, Crafton. Have you ever? No? No, I bet you were the bitch in jail. That's what I bet. Now listen. Natasha's over there crying. Did you hear me crying when she was calling me a whore, saying it's my fault I was raped just the other fucking day? Literally the other fucking day. I got the sheets off my goddamn bed because I shit myself, you dumb bitch. But that's okay, right? That's okay. It's okay to make fun of that. But as soon as somebody claps back at your fucking ass, of somebody who's not even on this planet anymore, who cannot even fucking hear or see anything, you're gonna run off and cry when you made fun of rape. That's how this works. No, bitch, it's not. That ain't how this works. You sit there, run your mouth, and say how big and bad you are to everybody. I contacted you privately, nothing. I've been backstage, nothing.
Yeah, I ignored
That is
you.
who you are. That's
I
what I'm showing
ignored
people,
you.
who you are. Not one fucking word, just deflection from people saying, she didn't talk about your rape, she just called you a whore and said if you didn't live that life, you wouldn't be raped.
That's exactly what I said.
And that's perfectly fucking okay.
That's exactly what I said.
No, the fuck it ain't. And that's why I stand up to people like you, Natasha. You are a piece of shit. It does not fucking matter how many people believe your bullshit or watch you manipulate people on a daily basis. I know you on a personal level, girl.
No, you don't. You didn't even know my
I know
children's
how you
names.
These other bitches that throw money at you all day, they have no fucking idea, but they eventually leave your communities. Very often.
That's interesting.
That's what they do. But y'all can sit over there, talk about my mental state of being when literally I was in this bed 3 fucking days ago getting my asshole raped. And you're over there talking about it because you're a bitch. You have nothing else to say about me because I am better than you, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I will always be better than you. Ain't no number gonna be next to your name at your fucking grave, and you can't take it with you, bitch. And thank God you can't take all that fucking weight with you either. Or your sister, your fucking grandma, for crying out loud. Jesus, does anybody in your family fucking diet? Shit. My God. So you can talk all the shit you want, but you did this. You could deflect all you want and manipulate all you want. with your hate bonders over there and all that bullshit. You're not allowed on this platform, Natasha.
Pretty sure I'm here.
And you know what? Eventually, I looked it up. If you're ban evading long enough, as many times as you have, go ahead and fucking contact my DA and insert yourself. And I will fucking make sure that your ass gets fucking sued for ban evading over and over and stealing. And you know, every single time you drop your PayPal, Natasha, or your Cash App, or your Venmo, or anything like that,
Didn't you say you would go to jail for ban evading?
stealing from YouTube. You know that, right? You could get fucking sued for that.
Oh, so you are too.
That'll put you on a good diet, won't it, bitch?
He's so obsessed with diets and people's sizes.
And you know exactly what the fuck she did and why I'm angry. Oh, but it's okay, because, you know, it's me. It's okay for me to get raped. Yeah. That's okay. Well, then it's okay for you to have loss in your life then, right? And feel sad. Cry me a fucking river, Natasha. You deserve every tear that you have cried. You have done this to yourself. And God is awesome. Jesus Christ, who you sit there and say, oh, he brags about Jesus. No, fuck you. Jesus Christ is a down-ass motherfucker. And your karma is exactly what's been happening around you. And I told you that. Your sister, your grandma, your mom is soon, and yourself. So leave me the fuck out of your mouth.
I wanted to make sure that you saw the date on this. This was May 2nd. May 2nd. And what I said about his rape was that this is all I said. With the lifestyle that he leads, the reckless way he is all the time bringing strange men into his home, I was surprised that this hasn't happened sooner. That's what I said. That was me mocking his rape. And because of that, he put up the picture of my sister and has said all of these things about my sister, my grandmother. He just said my mother was going to die and I was going to die. He also said later that my mother's going to die by the end of the year. That's what I said that was so bad to warrant all of this shit.
I have the sheets off my goddamn bed because I shit myself.
That's exactly what I said. I was surprised. Still am.
Well, my intuition tells me he's going to die from some sexually transmitted disease because, I mean, look what he does every fucking day of his life.
Well, I'm pretty sure that he has syphilis that's gone to his brain.
Well, that very well could be true, too. It's not the first time I've heard that he has an untreated case of syphilis.
Exactly, Shell. Exactly. He made up this fantastical story about some man that he said speaks in different accents who's hot as fuck. Oh, I know, Vanessa. That's how he is. And the only thing that I asked him to do was tell her to fucking stop because I had done nothing to her. And he agreed. And I showed those messages. And then when he continued to say he was staying out of it, I just stopped messaging him. What sense was it?
I mean, I don't know what else he thought that what else there was to say in that conversation.
Which is exactly why I didn't message him anymore. But because I left him unread, his delicate sensibilities got tickled, and Dickie told him that I was talking shit about him on my panel, so he believed her and went off with her.
Now what has he got?
Apparently, a leaking asshole.
Well, something's fucking tickled his little twat because he's
Oh, he got mad because I talked about his looks because he said my AI pictures weren't me. Well, duh, you fucking idiot. I
They're
wasn't
AI.
trying to make them be me. They're AI. And half the time they give me 5 arms.
I mean, are you a moron and don't know what fucking AI is?
It's usually freaking fat Paula Deen that it makes me.
I mean, that sounds like a him problem. He's too stupid to know what fucking AI pictures are.
He went after what I look like, and I said something back about him and his wispy sprayed on hair, and Lord help us, because he's weak. He's weak as fuck.
He is a little bitch, is what he is. He is the epitome of fucking a weak ass fucking man.
They all have to go on and on and on about how fat I am and have for years, but then Lord forbid I say something back about what they look like. Literally, this is the avatar. This is the advertisement that Toxicity of Social Media has been advertising for their live on Friday night. I don't even know what the fuck this means because I don't have cats, but this is it. This is supposed to be me.
The fuck is that?
Why do I look like a Pentecostal granny? And who's lost? I don't have a double chin anymore.
Lost again.
And is that a cat?
I'm not quite sure what that is.
And they've got me in these little brown slip-ons that I wouldn't be caught dead in, and I don't wear skirts.
It looks like the Kool-Aid man with a fucking cat body. I'm not quite sure what that is.
I wish I had a slot machine beside my chair.
Right.
Well, the thing about it, Janessa, is he has lost any kind of support that he had. Anybody that was decent. The only people that he has left are the dregs of society, the same ones that frequent Dickie's chat. He can't get 100 people in his chat unless he talks about me. It's 1:20 in the morning and there's 220 people here.
So much for the icing out.
And I don't give a fuck if you like me or not. You're still contributing to my algorithm. And what is so funny about it, let me go look at this real quick.
Let me tell you what's funny. You know what's funny about that 220 number, that 220 people? Is, I mean, there's quite a few people chatting in here, and I'm sure there's people here that don't talk, they just kind of listen. But you know damn well at least 40 of those people of that 220 are fucking haters watching who just completely have ignored anything Robbie said.
They're never going to stop watching. Guarantee you one of them's Amber, and you know Toxicity's here.
So much for your plan, Bob. They told you to get it fucked. They were doing what they wanted to do.
Hell, he's probably here too.
Probably. Crying in the fucking corner like a sniveling little bitch, just like he always fucking does.
Worried I'm going to talk about his freaking rotten wiener.
Or his wispy little hair he's got.
Cotton candy. And that damn wow, man. I tell you what, that right there takes the cake.
She, you know damn well. That's why I said earlier when I was driving home. I don't know if you saw what I said. I said, you know damn well she's watching. I said, I bet if you played her video, it'll disappear.
I know, but she doesn't watch. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Let me guess. Somebody told you I was playing your video.
That's the thing she'll say. Somebody came and told her.
No, and nobody talks to you.
Somebody ran right over and told Wild Man. No, they can't fucking help themselves. Their little fucking eyes is glued.
Janessa, she's probably humping a wildebeest. Ain't nothing else gonna give her the time of day. There ain't much more that could plow through the bush.
Oh. Oh, Bouffant Betty over there. She's
Let me see here. Hold on.
she got the bush of the century.
So in the last 20 days, I have added 328 people to this channel, all because of them. All because of them. We just hit 2,000 not very long ago, and now we're at 2377. Because I remember somebody congratulating me on hitting 2,000, and now we're at 2377.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it just that's what he's really bad. That's what there's two things that he's upset about. He's mad because you can hold an audience and he can't even fucking get attention from his fucking hamster, and the fact that you talk shit about his looks. He is the biggest fucking tit bag when it comes to people's looks. When you talk about his looks, Lord, you think you done like a dog.
He is God's gift to the universe.
And he is ugly as fuck.
I'm sorry, I don't like men who color their beard with shoe polish.
I know a lot of gay men. My friend Michael, I sent a picture to Tiffany. Well, I put it in the chat with Tiffany and Rachel and me and Missy K. I think Rachel and Missy K are in here. You ask them. That right there is an attractive gay man. He's physically fit. He does gymnastics and he's a dancer. But he's masculine, but he looks like a guy, he's built not like a 12-year-old little boy. That's an attractive man. Missy K said, "Oh yeah." Rachel said he's hot. He just won Mr. Latino. Just not even a month ago.
That's what cracks me up about the way they talk about Nabil. They talk about how he's ugly and how he's this and how he's that. Okay.
I mean,
Robbie wishes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Robbie wishes he could look like, and he's not. I mean, there's quite a few gay men that I see, and Robbie just don't even hold a candle to any of them.
Denise. Rachel. I have to show y'all this picture. He is going to kill me. I'm so glad he's gone. He's going to kill me.
You can see it, though.
Probably. Because he gets on here to see what time I get off live.
I'm saying you're damn one gonna thumb through and look.
I was so happy last night because I got off the live early.
You're gonna be in trouble.
I am gonna be in trouble when he finds out I showed y'all this. And wait till I tell y'all what he said. So they just moved back to their old house because their whole house got remodeled, And he was redoing his apartment because he has an apartment that's separate from the house. And he sent me this picture because he had just gotten through with his room. And I was laughing. The reason I was laughing is because he said, you know, if people on YouTube saw this, they would say, see, there he is. He's a construction guy. And for a minute, I was like, what? He said, you know, that skanky. I lost it because she said that and then I remembered her saying that she thought he was in construction.
Oh, God.
He's so tired and he's covered in, and oh my God, he had freaking plaster in his hair. Cass, we met on TikTok. And I said, why do you look mad? He said, I'm not mad, I'm tired. And listen, he's pretty fucking talented too. He reupholstered because y'all know what the couches look like in his old room. He reupholstered all the furniture. I said,
Yeah.
How did you know how to do that? It's completely different.
A little ingenuity. But I mean,
I know, right? I was like, damn, okay. Talents I didn't know he had. You ask him, did he just build a whole? No. Oh my God. I will send you the pictures, the before pictures. He completely redid it in 2 days. Completely redid the whole thing and reupholstered all the furniture in 2 days. I didn't believe him. Mariah, are you all right?
what is she doing in there now?
Sounds like she's coughing up a hairball.
Well, earlier it sounded like she fell through the wall.
Mariah! Are you okay? What are you doing? Making those noises?
What'd you say?
She said she was on the toilet. What the fuck? Is that the real channel?
What?
Chroma Real True History.
What about it?
In the chat.
I don't know.
Because if it's you, I need you to translate. Rachel says it is. Breezy says it's not.
Which one is it? You two make it be mine.
Peach. You want me to send the bill over? Thank you for the cash app. Yes, what are you doing now? Me too, Pixie. I mean, Dalton couldn't make shit. He couldn't even. Y'all know. Y'all remember him putting that thing of Mariah's together that year with a tiny hammer?
Oh God, I remember that.
He couldn't make nothing.
Yep. Dinosaur. He weighs about 15 pounds. Dinosaur pickle. Ain't that right, old man?
No, he couldn't hook up the DVD player. He didn't know how to do nothing. I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that.
What are you doing, old man? Sit down.
Everybody say hello to Mrs. Portland. She's listening in the background. What in the hell?
Oh no, that sounds like a TV.
That was weird. All right, let's see. If I can find it. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Why is this not working?
Well, I don't know.
Because of the user.
User error.
No, I've got so much shit. I started going through all the stuff of my grandmother's and my sisters today. I started on my living room and I was ready to run away. Okay, let me see. Let's see.
Oh,
We've got to be.
Zoom.
I don't know what has happened to Seth's face, but he needs some rosacea medicine or something. This is actually quite concerning.
Well, you know that's from when people drink, their face gets rosy like that.
Well, do you see this?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
He looks like my face did the other night when I did that mess that turned my face red as a beet. Are you using some Korean skincare, Seth?
Stay real.
Hey guys, hey, I'm gonna do a very quick video. I wanted to do this just to kind of clarify where I am with this whole thing with Natasha. I went back to her because I've had questions. I went back to her because she had she had the deaths that with her family, her sister and her grandmother and that kind of thing. And it was something that I could relate to. And I thought maybe, really maybe that she was different, and you gotta see, it's really not different. So that is how I got back to her. And then since then, you know, me being the outsider, I can't get on YouTube all the time. I just don't have time.
Oh my God, every
But
freaking time.
seeing what she's doing with CJ too, and then like when she was pointing things out with me, like she said catfish and that kind of thing. Natasha, if you knew anything about trans, you'd be a little
What?
bit
I said, read Missy's comment.
Yes, Cass. Yes.
more intelligent on what you put out there. And Jax, shame on you. I mean, you're allowing her to do that. But maybe you don't know either because you're on hormones, but you've not had surgeries. So I'll leave it at that. I don't want to be demeaning, but I will say get educated.
Seth, you haven't had
the other
surgery.
stuff, I'm not watching her.
And
I'm
you're
not
not
watching
allowed.
her.
Shut up.
You followers, please, again, watch and reflect. That's all I'll say. So,
Oh, I know,
have a
Cass.
great week. I'm not going to do this anymore. Robbie, I want to say this before I go. Robbie and I, when I had a Facebook, we were on Facebook. We had each other's phone numbers and that kind of thing. And Robbie has acknowledged his downfall, his, what he's had to work through. And when I made my post on his channel and he did what he did, he was dealing with some things. And that's the one thing that you guys are following Natasha. We all mess up. We all mess up. But the one thing I've seen with Natasha is she wants to make out like she's the queen, and she's just the best of the best. Well, I'm here to remind you, she's falling it too. She's imperfect. So just remember that when you're watching her
I
live
wasn't.
and downfalling people, these people that she's, just being just ugly. We all have things we have to work on.
Is this
But the
real
one
life?
thing I'll tell you is Natasha never says, I got to work on this. She's always like, yeah, I'll do this, I'll do that, and I'll never, come on. No. Girl, bye. Because you need self-reflection. And I don't care what you say, put my face on your channel, whatever. You're in the wrong. You're in the wrong. And one day, because you're a person of faith, right? You're going to bow down. You're not going to be on top, a queen. You're going to bow down. You're going to bow down. So, just do it. Keep doing what you're doing. You'll see something better.
Did he just say girl bye?
Not so better. Because
Yeah.
you're being very unkind to a lot of people.
I'm being
And
unkind.
misleading your followers.
I'm misleading y'all.
Shame on you. That's all I got. Bye, guys.
What nothing. Bye.
I'm being misled. Yeah. Now let me go find the other idiot and let's see how fast you can take it down.
Whoa, man.
And then we've got some real doozies.
Oh, God. Some more? I'm sorry, Rachel. I'll try to stop her, but,
Y'all. Jace, why did you not tell me?
Oh,
Oh,
I'm going to let you figure it out yourself.
stop. Because why a man a lot lizard?
Well, I was going to let you see it yourself, buddy.
A lot lizard? What is happening?
She's driving her What's that truck she has?
A Chevy.
There's Chevy that's been all over the mountain.
Hello everyone, I hope everybody's having a wonderful day or evening, whatever it may be. I'm just leaving the gas station.
Did she say she's sleeping at the gas station?
He is literally at the...
Do a short video and...
No, I can't.
Whoops. Show you the mountains.
Oh.
I do say,
Me either.
I think I live in
agree.
one of the most beautiful places in the world. Bighorn Mountains.
Bighorn?
Look at those mountains. They're just beautiful.
This is why, oh
Yeah.
man.
2 miles and I'm up in those mountains. And I've been everywhere up there. Multiple times. Hiking, fishing,
Oh,
hunting,
here we go again.
and just having fun. Going backpacking.
This
Great
bitch
place
is
to
not
live.
Bunyan. She ain't backpacking nowhere.
And I have lived here most of my life. So, what do you all think when you have to be on social media all day long to make yourself look good, like you're really the badass, and you're not? Yeah, isn't that beautiful? I just love it. Wyoming is so beautiful. Love my state. But really, what do you guys think? Somebody has to be on social media to pump themselves up because they have low self-esteem and no confidence.
Confident?
They have to have their whole chat say, oh, you're so beautiful. Yes, you're right. You're right. All the time. And God forbid if you say anything against that person. Oh, and she is no big deal on here. She thinks she is, but she's
Why
not
is he talking about me?
at all. You didn't make this community. And what community would that be? There, old coops? All you have on your channel is dragging people. Others. That's all you got in life. Oh, well, I do TikTok and I do battles. Woohoo! Yeah, that sounds so mature, doesn't it?
But you fondling knives and birds doesn't.
And you think you're insulting me. I've gotten messages. Natasha, I don't watch you. Why would I watch you?
Y'all, here we go, y'all.
Why? You're the nastiest, foulest person I know on social media. You have been for years.
Foulest.
I don't need to watch you.
Bitch, you were over here. What are you talking about?
People send me stuff.
There we go.
So you think you're a big deal and you're not.
Apparently you think so or you wouldn't be talking about me.
I only get sent what I need to know. And I guess you got your title, Y-Man. Ooh, that's so offensive to me. Not.
Wow, man.
Really?
You tell us why, man?
That's all you have? I don't know why anybody watches your garbage. I really don't. I got a feeling if you watch her, you have a problem yourself. That's just my opinion. See, I don't care where anybody goes or who they support, but that one, I will never understand why anybody would support her.
here supporting her.
She gave me money.
Nasty. She must
Wow,
be
man.
miserable.
You're an idiot.
Totally
Shut up.
miserable.
You were
And you are
supporting
going to get in
me.
trouble one of these times on here. I mean, you say you're not monetized. Yeah, there's a good reason why you're not monetized. Because you've been terminated so many times.
No, dumbass.
Imagine
That's not
that.
why. I was just monetized a few months ago.
Yeah, like I've heard like over 60 times your channels have been terminated.
Probably more than that.
I don't know anybody else that's been terminated that many times.
Me neither.
Holy shit. That just proves that you're a nasty person.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Get a life, lady.
No. It's got to blow the shivvy up.
Beautiful sunset over the
About to
mountains.
blow it.
Well, the sun's almost gone, but you can kind of see it over the clouds. But, Natasha, you don't need to worry where I go and what I do. And Rachel, you little... I don't know what to call you. I really don't know what to call you because all you have is running around. Now, who's watching who? Who has all this time? Because I sure don't. I don't. I got things to do during the day, and yes, I do work.
Is it why you're on YouTube all day long?
But Rachel sure has a lot of time to get
You don't worry about
screenshots,
Rachel,
and so
she's
does
doing-
Jaxie Poo.
I
We
want
all
to
run
see
around
big
and
boy.
watch everybody's live streams and get screenshots. I get a
No.
lot of screenshots sent to me, but that's about it.
You get
I'm not
screenshot.
plugging
Sure you
up,
do.
clogging my phone with garbage from shit on YouTube.
See, you're on YouTube all day
All
long.
right. Bye, everyone. Have a great day, night, evening, morning, wherever you're at. Everybody needs to take Robbie's challenge. Ice, ice, ice. Ice her out. Don't even give her the view. Don't even hate watch her. She's not worth it.
Knives.
Knives and
Is
some
that
fake.
Put Robbie's
Is that dust particles
post about it.
or
In the
snow?
comments.
What the fuck is that? It's on a
I
cardboard
think it's the
box.
best way to
It's her
handle it.
dandruff.
And Poops, Big Shug, wild
That's a boot pot
woman
dandruff.
out.
She just said, "Why a woman out?"
Wow, man.
You can't make this shit up. I'm telling y'all, you cannot make these crazy ass people up. You can't. Like,
Well, man, I hate to break the news to you, honey. I don't know a fucking thing that y'all are even doing over there. Do not give two flying fucks what you're doing. I have two jobs. I don't have
Abuse of
time.
a corpse. The subset under it is
I don't have time for you. The only reason I even knew you had a new video is because it popped up on a notification because I used to be subscribed to your channel and I still get old notifications. That's the only reason I knew you.
I'm not sure. Yes, Cass. Yes, yes, yes.
When I
I'm
log
not sure.
off, I log off.
I'm truly not sure if this is Wild Man's boyfriend, Bill's. I don't know, but here we go.
Oh, Lord.
all right, guys. I'm gonna.
Okay.
You know what? I'm just gonna talk till the time runs down. We'll see what fucking happens. All right. First things first. Let's address the stupidity and the insanity. Okay. Although that could take the whole thing. Maybe this might clear up a few things here. Right? All at once. Okay. According to Dipshit Gypsy now, I'm wearing a wig now. This is a wig. That's, look, white and gray. Look. Still dark under here. Look. Look. Got some light brown in it. Got some
Look at that
whites
for
in
me.
transition. Look, look. Boy, that's a fine wig there. Ooh, I'm pictures of some women. Women put wigs on their head to cover this type shit up. My God. Okay. Now, also, just in case, maybe I'm just doing all this just to lie to everybody.
Cass,
That's
me
what I do,
either.
right? Such a liar. There's no fucking wig that they manufacture anywhere, not in the fucking Philippines, not in fucking Manila, nowhere that can withstand this shit, okay? This is not a fucking wig, bitch. Now, since we're there, they're trying to put a mugshot from a dude in Florida that I admit looks a great deal like me in here. But if you look, it's not the same nose. He doesn't have my birthmarks. The eye color is different, but you can't really tell that. But besides that, a year in 2024 in Florida, I look a mugshot. I thought it was a Massachusetts one. I thought, well, no, it's in Florida. I haven't been in Florida since before COVID. I was one of the first people to get COVID and was in the hospital for 3 weeks at the beginning of 2020, right when it started. Okay. Nice try. I thought it was a Massachusetts one because I do have a Massachusetts mugshot in my name. So a year ago in Florida, a dude with not my name, head's completely shaved, a fucking crew cut. He's got a crew cut.
Hold on just a minute. Let me find this damn picture.
Lord bless him. He's really trying to walk that back in.
Dude. Really, dude? I literally stopped doing that. I literally just saw it. Here it is. This is from 2019, I believe. I can't remember the exact dates. And I'm not about to look it up.
Could y'all not tear the house down, please? Thank you.
It's just an older version of him.
And he doesn't have a crew cut. Isn't his hair pulled back?
I can't tell. But this is 2019.
Yeah. You can grow a lot of hair in fucking 6 years.
I don't know what he's talking about 2024. I didn't find anything in 2024 for him in Florida. Which I only looked at one county, but it should have pulled up everything for the DOC. And I only found the one.
I have been growing my hair over 10 years. I trim it. It's all one length, guys. I don't have any bags. I have to trim it every now and then to even it up, or it would be down to my ass by now. It's not layered. It's all one length. I don't even know that they would make a wig like that. They're so stupid. Okay, so I got no mugshots there in Florida, man. This person was born 3.5 years before me. I don't know. I want to get into all that. You see that this is not a wig. So how could I have a mugshot in Florida a fucking year ago with my head shaved? You can't. It can't be. That can't be. And I know, God, I've been growing my hair over 10 years, you guys. These other things they got mug. 2015, my head shaved. No, my guys, can stop. That's fine though. It doesn't matter. That's why I didn't make a big deal about it. And that, you know, the reason why I haven't even mentioned it yet is because the more controversy that they were doing, the more followers and subscribers and views I was getting from it. And I noticed that and I'm like, well, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'll clear it up later. But anyway, since Ash Blonde 6 had the absolute nerve to come in my comments in a video I posted yesterday and say that I don't know why they like your hair and shit. It's just a wig. You're wearing a wig because your mug shot, this bitch is telling me, in Florida. And then we got Sheena posts this dude, I guess, well, it's a pretty common name. Look, Christopher, and the last name Matthews. Okay. Well, now they've got me also in a methamphetamine charge in Florida. I believe that one's a year ago, in a property I've never seen before. They got me living there somehow. What they're doing is they're filling in, they're doing something and they're filling in, they think they're screenshotting or they're posting this whole thing where it looks like they searched my name, this name or whatever. That matches every time. This shit. I don't know what they're doing, but I don't have a Facebook. I'm not even going into all this. It doesn't matter. I want to talk about some things, but I just want to get the hair out the way mainly. So this should help everyone with that. I can't believe she did that. She said she actually did that. I fucking made a whole video and everything. That I don't know why you guys are like it. It's just a wig. Because in his mugshot last year, I don't have any mugshots. Lord. I have one here, but you're going to have to figure out my real name first. See, that's what you're going to have to do.
Look how
and
much
they're trying.
my hair's grown.
Oh my God, they're trying. They've sent people in my comments begging for money. Oh, could you just, I hate to ask, sending me, the audio messages, but could you just, they want me to put a form of payment on here somewhere so fucking bad they don't know what to do. This is not my device. This is an old cracked device that's never belonged to me, that I only make these stupid videos on. Do you really think, it just doesn't even have a phone number on it. Do you really think, knowing the evil people I'm up against, and I know how dangerous they are, it's bad enough what they've done, would tie it to my phone number or anything? For real? Mm-mm. No, see. So what they've done, well, it doesn't matter. I want to talk about something. I forgot what we need to talk about. Oh, remember, Gypsy is going so hard now, right? Back at her mother. You notice that, right? Everywhere she shows up, everything she's doing, she has to bash the shit out of Dee Dee. Why? Well, thank you for asking. I'll tell you. Because when all these FOIAs and all this shit coming up, we're going to see all these videos and all these, what we're going to see, guys, this is what we're going to see. Okay? We're going to see an evil motherfucking Jezebel spirit harlot motherfucker systematically and methodically via text messages, maybe emails and fucking whore videos.
Methodically.
Manipulate this man that she targeted and sought out because of his disabilities. They were looking for that. And she did it on a Christian dating site, no less. Now, you know that was for a reason also. You know that. We know that. And we're going to see that through these videos, how she used her pussy, how she used love, how she used threats of taking away love, and all that. That's what she manipulated. She used love to manipulate this man. Because all he wanted to do was be in a relationship, to love someone, and have that love reciprocated. That's all he was looking for. And this evil motherfucker manipulated that. Now, I ask of yourself, is that dumb bitch capable of that? No. No, she's not capable of that on her own. She can't seem to make 10 million followers on TikTok handed to her. She can't even make that into anything. This bitch can't even sell lip balm. I argue, I submit to you, ladies and gentlemen, David Blanchard was telling her every fucking move. Right? While he and his evil wife had her spread eagle in their bed, doing all sorts of nasty things to her. She knows. She knows. She knows. David Blanchard's the one behind all this bullshit. Okay? He knew he could take control of stupid Gypsy. Anyone can he knew that. Okay? It took her going to prison to get some smarts, like in that sense. Okay? I've heard now she's complete cunt, hell on wheels. It's just she's passive aggressive about it. So you don't know she's controlling the city. You think she's a sweet little Gypsy, but she's controlling the whole thing. Look, she's got her whole fucking family having to lie, bring their children over as props. Everywhere they go, when they're asked, Chrissy, how's your granddaughter? They have to lie to everybody. She's controlling all of them, and they're too goddamn stupid to see it. But that's okay, see, because this is why they have to keep saying how horrible Dee Dee was. They have to keep doing this, because when it happens, when we see, and I'm providing commentary day by day and step by step, and I'm going to show you how the manipulation tactics this motherfucker's using when all that shit gets released, then what's she going to say? Then what's she going to say? It wasn't because mama was hurting her and abusing her and all that shit. It wasn't because of that. It's because she wanted mama dead to get her out of the way. Because David Blanchard wanted control of all the money from the child trafficking that they were doing. And they wanted to step it up a notch.
Why does it keep doing this? Why all of a sudden are his videos doing this?
I cannot stay silent any longer. I can't. I don't even know how to process this yet. I don't know what to think about this. I don't even know if this is a fucking joke. They think they're funny and they're cute. I don't know. I am talking about Gypsy Rose and fucking Bree. Okay? Doing their little tour of their little lives. They keep popping up everywhere. What happened to Sheena? She getting cut out a little bit? She being punished? Right? Because there's a whole bunch of people now in my corner trying to, everything we can, we're going to expose about Gypsy, down to the nitty gritty, all the minutia, everything we can find out. And I'm just going to report it. I'm not doing lifting a finger. I'm just going to report things. And this is all Sheena's fault. Any of this extra shit that Gypsy's getting now is all Sheena's fault for fucking with me. Because my people are like, look, if we dig into her past, big deal. What can we find worse than her beating an elderly woman, her landlady, about the head and shoulders? And then in order to not only give her the rent money, that was the ploy for them coming over, right? To get there, right? Well, we'll come on like the second or the third when, the rent's due on the first and everyone's late, but a lot of people pay and that lockbox should be pretty good right then, right? You get the deal, right?
Which he does.
Beat her about the head and shoulders and shattered her skull and took all of the rent monies. It's also come to my attention that she stole her jewelry too, but they could never prove it. She never was even really charged with it. They couldn't prove it. It was, right? I guess, you know, family members, friends, I don't know, said all this jewelry was missing, whatever. I guess she knew not to pawn it in that tri-state area. She knows what I'm talking about. She knows what I'm talking about. What a shame. What a shame, Sheena.
I don't know what
Anyway.
it reminds me of.
I can't stay silent about this. Bree and Gypsy in a live. Gypsy Rose Blanchard is comparing herself to Jesus. I don't even know how to take that. I'm having difficulty digesting this one. And the whole while, she's saying, I'm not comparing myself to Jesus. I'm not the whole time while she's literally, not even just literally comparing herself to Jesus. With Bree sitting there, I know in astonishment and just utter fucking like, wow, what did I sign up for here? She said it. Oh, she kept, I'm not, as she's comparing herself to Jesus. This is what this crazy Looney Tunes motherfucker fixed her mouth to say. Listen to me now. It's the same thing. Jesus wouldn't admit that he was the Messiah, and that's all he had to do. But he wasn't going to lie because he's Jesus. It's the same thing. My mother was not a good mother. My mother was not a good mother. I don't know.
Crazy dude who thinks that Gypsy Rose Blanchard's baby.
And I'm not going to lie about that. Now, this bitch will lie about every goddamn thing else. She is perpetuating a grand fraud scheme of faking an entire pregnancy and still talking about she's got a baby, using her niece as a prop. But she cannot falter from that truth. Does that make sense to you?
From, Breezy.
When this bitch lies about everything and gets caught in a over and over with everything, but she's going to stand firm because she has to. This motherfucker has to. She has to, because they're about to show how she manipulated that man, Nick, for so long, slowly and methodically, giving love and pulling away and doing all these games. We're going to see it. And we're going to see that it wasn't because of Mama doing all these things with her. She could come and go as she pleases, all this, because she was plotting and planning and scheming, because if she got her out of the way, she had that fucking full reign of that house. Because if you think, as she was an adult already, and now she's a poor Katrina victim, and you know the next day, if she would have pulled this off,
Karen, he does.
The next day she would have hopped in that wheelchair and played the little retarded girl victim again. And they would have given her that fucking house, and you know, there's no way they're going to rip that house out from under her. Already an adult, a survivor of Hurricane Katrina, and now her mother's been murdered, and she had to take her own boyfriend in self-defense because he turned on her mother and then was turning on her and tried to rape her. That was the plan. And somehow this dumb bitch fucked that up too.
Stacey, I'm fairly certain he is too.
She would have had that house and she could have wilded out and had all the dick she wanted. All the dick she wanted. Because she was running through that Vision Con Like Dick was going out of style.
Y'all, he is crazy.
Now, if she had that fucking house, not only can they traffic children and make all the money they want, probably push drugs through there too, who knows what, right? But most of all for Gypsy, it could be a fucking dick buffet in that motherfucker, right? 2, 3, 4 at a time. It don't matter. It don't matter to Gypsy. She's not discriminate. She doesn't care. 8 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy. If they can't walk, this motherfucker will drag them. And this is what we're dealing with here. So she repeatedly tries to compare herself to Jesus as she's saying, but I'm not comparing myself. Yeah, this is what
he is.
So finally what happens? Finally what happens, right, is her savior jumps in, right? Thank God for Cunty Rose, right? That her loyal lieutenant, fucking Agent Estradiol, was there to try to jump in with the life preserver, right? Throw her a life raft, right? When Bree detected, Bree knew, this is irretrievably fucked. Gypsy is not equipped to get herself back out of this one. Gypsy cannot back this heavy machinery up out of here. She can't. So Bree had to jump in, right? To try to save her. Bree knew, right? We know. Do we know about Bree's past? Right? Do we know that she was in front of churches trying to preach the gospel? Off doing missionary work in India. We know the parable of the prodigal son. It's actually the parable of the wayward son, but they like to say prodigal son. I believe it's in the book. It's in the New Testament, in the book of Luke. They always come back to their roots. Now, I don't know about Bree as far as, well, was Bree just in like some kind of regular non-denominational church or something, got hooked up with and did some missionary work, or was she doing her missionary work? Meaning, is she LDS? Was she a Mormon? I'd like to know that. If anyone knows in the comments below, is not that it matters. I'm not going to bash anyone for their religion. You cannot help what you're born into. Our Father didn't intend on any religions. I hope everyone knows that. There's not a correct religion. He didn't intend on any of them. They're all man-made of this world. But I'd like to know, was that her missionary work, the 18 months she's got to put in of slave labor once they finish high school and before they go to college? Or maybe it's, after they complete college, they do it. And then they're supposed to go married and start breeding.
This is somebody who thinks that Gypsy Rose Blanchard's baby is a reborn doll.
Was it? Not that it matters. I'm just curious. But either way, it kicked in. You go back to your roots. You always go back to your roots. Bree knows there's a God, our Father. Bree knows there's a Jesus. Bree also knows that Jesus is going to return. Probably sooner than she knows. And it's awfully, so she knows more than all of them in that group. And it's odd to me and sort of troubling how reckless she is in her word.
Chili bear.
Just flippantly calling a man you don't even know at all. Legit crazy. We've been digging into him. He's for real crazy. I would think you'd be a little more prudent than that, Bree. That's a whole nother video. So Bree swings into action to protect Gypsy with this. What happens? She had to think fast. She knew this was going south. She's comparing herself to Jesus over and over while saying, I'm not comparing myself to Jesus. Bree knows. She's going, oh, fuck. What does she do? The only thing she knows to do. And show her true nature, and she jumps to a trans analogy. A trans analogy. She says,
Thank
no,
God,
it's like trans
Lincoln.
people that are just walking around being killed just for being
Yeah, you
true
mentioned
to
me
who
since
they
I
are.
showed his turkeys.
No, that's not true. My wife is a mental health counselor. I've told you guys that. I say she's a shrink, but she's not a psychiatrist. She's a mental health counselor. I still call her a shrink. She works very closely with the trans community. In fact, she calls herself a trans ally. All right. I know what time it is. Okay. No trans people are getting killed or beat up because of who they are. No. The ones getting beat up and killed are the ones doing something called sniping, where they get all dressed up in makeup and look like women, and they pass and they go out to the bars at 2 or 3 in the morning when the men are drunk, so drunk, their face feels numb and out to here. And then they want to take them home, but they don't disclose that they're actually a man down there. And then when the guy is drunk and thinks he's going to reach down there, and find the usual, you got a big old hard dick instead. And you're supposed to just overlook that. Well, you liked me in the bar, and you liked it was the person. No. What do you mean the person? We're not on a date or anything, right? This has nothing to do with anything like that, right? My wife told me, those are the people getting beat up and killed. The ones that are trying to trick people. She said, and also a lot of them do in domestic violence situations in a relationship. And they might be with this regular or another trans person. She says, those are real messy. So no trans people are getting killed just because they're truth of who they are. That's bullshit. That's a stupid analogy. And then the other one she jumped to is, or they're killing themselves. That's not true either. That's the sick thing that they tell parents when they drag their kids in there because they want to mutilate their genitals and they want to give them hormones and they want to stop their puberty because they're sick, evil fucks. That's the first thing they tell them. Well, you want a dead son or an alive daughter? And Bree latches right onto that sick trans ideology. Latches right onto it. And that's how I know for sure now. She's not just a handler. She's one of them too. She's also an evil motherfucker Luciferian because she's trying to cram that trans ideology down our throat. All right, guys, how you doing? Doing a little walk and talk here. Gotta get some exercise. Listen. Boy, oh boy, we caught Gypsy Rose in something called what we like to call a bad fact. Oh, bad fact. A bad circumstance. Because I'd like to hear her explanation for this one, all right? Because this points to only one thing, all right? Okay. Now, we know the deal with all the Barney shit that's popped up, right? With the Barney doll with Gypsy and them. And we know that when Gypsy and Bree go and do these lives, especially they're going to just do it at 10 in the morning their time, we know it's for a reason. Everything they do is for a purpose, to try to tell us something or fool us with something, or they're setting up or they're getting ahead of something that's coming. So here's the explanation for it before it happens, right? So then you're like, we knew this was coming. Right? This is what they're trying to do. All right? Well, they fucked up big time. All right? Because let me explain to you. Like I said, everything they do is planned. That whole live the other day when they did the Barney doll, if you can't see that was scripted and staged, and listen, supporters of Bree and Gypsy, man, please listen to me. Go back and watch it again. That was scripted and that was bullshit, and you know it made no sense. All of a sudden she goes, can we talk about the Barney conspiracy? Oh yeah, sure, scripted. She goes, okay, well,
No, Bree
Ken
is
was
a
saying
friend
to me all,
on TikTok.
okay, number one, we know that's a pile of bullshit, steaming bullshit. Ken could give two one-eyed Alabama flying squirrel fucks about you or your fake ass baby, Gypsy, because it's all bullshit, all right? Or he'd be standing up and saying something. Ken did not say anything about that. There's nothing about that. What it is they started doing this because I put videos out saying I got information on that Barney doll, and I know it's a talking Barney doll, and I know it's white, all this shit, and they knew it was coming. They knew it was coming. So they tried to get ahead of it, all right? So they did this live because here was the focus of it, guys.
No doubt about it.
It's not what you
Yellow Bear.
think. The focus of that was the idea. The idea that was supposed to get out there was the Barney got washed. It got wet, and Dee Dee just threw it in the washer like it was just a regular little plush toy dinosaur, when it wasn't, because they're straying away from the fact that it had batteries in it. It was Wi-Fi interactive capabilities it had. I have a person that came in my comments, a viewer. Now I don't know if it's for sure the same doll. This one's she had the. That is the Microsoft one, okay? And it can repeat stuff. The person in the comments told me their kid has one, and you can do a thing where it will record and repeat everything you say back with this. So was it that simple, I ask? Was it that simple? Did they just take the recording of Dee Dee when they were torturing her, when she screamed out to Ace Bannister when she saw him in a mask and didn't know who he was? Who are you? When she was screaming for Gypsy, like, where the fuck is Gypsy? When they were starting this torture ritual on her? Was it easy just to record it, shove it in the dinosaur, let it play, and then she runs out the room, Nick's fooled and thinks it's coming from... Was it that easy? But this is what I'm trying to tell you. They're trying to get ahead of that. They want people to think, no, that dinosaur doesn't have all those things in it because Dee Dee just threw it in the washer and she would have never done that. That's exactly why they did that, for no other reason, because they know it's coming. I don't have time right now. I got other things I have to be doing, guys, in the real world too. But when I get the time, I'm going to watch that interrogation a couple more times of Nick's, and I'm going to piece it together exactly right so I can tell you this, that, and the other. All right, and that's we'll talk more about the Barney thing in detail. But basically, yes, this Barney, you can control Wi-Fi. It had like with the Bluetooth, all that shit you can do from a distance, everything. She could have done whatever with that. All right. But that's not what I want. That's not the bad part. I mean, that's the bad part. But here's the worst part. You know that her and Bree constructed that whole story and scripted that whole thing before they came on that live, because Mandy, beautiful Mandy on YouTube, you know the one, capital M-A-N-D-I-E. If you don't know on YouTube, go subscribe and watch her videos. She's the beautiful one, got that Farrah Fawcett vibe. She's got all that big hair and everything. She's soft-spoken. She's really wonderful. But what she did is she made a video, and it's showing, to prove that this bitch is lying, and it shows from crime scene photos, photographic evidence of it was a fucking Minnie Mouse, which was just a regular plush toy that, yeah, you can wash. So see how Gypsy, this is how these psychopaths and sociopaths do it. They take a little bit of the truth and they interweave it in with their lies and their new fucking tale that they're trying to spin, right? Have a little bit of, have it based in truth a little bit. Yeah, maybe she did some laundry. Okay. Minnie Mouse. So she went out of her way to make a big story to do this Barney doll only because she wanted in our heads, no way, no how could that Barney doll be what crazy karma collector is saying and have all these capabilities and have a recording device in there and had the capabilities to play a recording to fool Nick into thinking that was Dee Dee crying out, when it's really that fucking dinosaur a recording that they recorded earlier when they were torturing her. And that's the goddamn truth. That's what happened. They can spin it out however they want. And that's why they were trying to get ahead of it. They want it in your heads, guys. Karma collector's crazy. Dee Dee just threw that in with the wash. She would have never done that.
Okay, number fucking one. You don't know anything about Nicholas Godejohn. Nothing. And you don't know anything about what you're talking about. Whoever's feeding you this bullshit information is a dumbass, just like you. I have spoken to Nick. Dee Dee asked him who he was, and she was moving. That's why he got on her back. Yes.
He is very bright at all.
What?
I said he is not bright at all.
Whoever's giving him all this information, these people are just idiots.
Well, yeah, I mean,
They don't know anything about the damn case. Nothing.
no, because he clearly, I mean, even the, and I just, he comes up with the weirdest shit anyway when he's talking about, just the situation in general. But then he comes up with shit like that while he's fucking talking about the actual case.
Well, that's like, okay, so last night, Nick's Uncle Dave came in my chat over on TikTok, and I almost told Dave I was going to call him. Because this is just ridiculous.
Well, I mean, he's ridiculous. Period.
All this mess is ridiculous. I don't
He said-
know. I don't know.
He said something the other day. I can't remember what the hell it is. I'm going to have to go back and look. But it had me in fucking stitches, and I'm thinking to myself, you are a complete and utter dumbass. I mean, you just... it's just...
Yeah, that's where I'm at. But this whole mess now, the Barney doll is a recorded message.
I know.
Which one, I wonder? Because there were two. I wonder if he knows that. That'll blow his mind. Then he'll probably say that there was, different angles they were recording from or some shit while they mutilated her genitals.
Yeah, that's what it was. He said that Nick was brought in to have sex with Dee Dee to hide the evidence.
What?
Hide the evidence of the mutilation of her genitals.
You are shitting me.
No, I have to find it and send it to you.
Karen, I said that. He's like a combination of Charles Manson and David Koresh. That's who he reminds me of.
Yeah, so that was the reason that he was that they had met, that he had said something about having relations with Dee Dee is because they had mutilated Dee Dee's private area so bad that they needed him to come in and take the fall for it, so he pretend like that happened while he was doing whatever to her.
I can't with this. I can't. Just look at where I stopped him.
He's crazy. It's just a stupid little plush dinosaur
Crazy, all right.
toy.
You're crazy.
Well, I've got more coming in a long form video. We could also extrapolate the actual dimensions of that doll on that table, right? By taking what we know the known height of that medicine bottle is and the known height of that particular little red fan that's there. We know the dimensions of those. And by taking those, there's a way that they were mathematically able to extrapolate that fucking thing, that dinosaur is the exact size of that as of that Microsoft one.
Y'all.
That does all those things. So that's what they did. This evil bitch drugged Nick in the room, threw the dinosaur down, turned it on, or either operated it from outside. You can. It's got Wi-Fi and it's got fucking Bluetooth, all that shit. And that's what she did to trick him into thinking she was still alive. So when it went down with the police, it would look like, well, he got the last four in on her and took her out. So there you go. That's it. That's it. That's what they did. They tricked this man this way. She hunted him down for a couple years on the internet, groomed him basically. That's what grooming is. We're about to see what grooming is. You guys want to say this is grooming, that's grooming, drag queens? No. We're about to see what grooming is. Okay, when those people go on YouTube and everywhere go through these emails one by one and go through these videos, we're going to show you how she slowly, systematically, and methodically groomed this dude into believing he was some kind of freak and all this shit, and had a mean inner self and all these crazy things, a different person and all this shit is what she did. She created this whole fucking narrative and tried to plant it in his mind. She's absolutely despicable, man. So this is what they're trying to get ahead of, guys. That's the only thing they're doing, man. That's why they did that video. Why would you lie about that? Why would you, out of nowhere, approximately 8 to 10 days after I made a video saying I got some more information on this fucking Barney doll and what it can do, and I'm going to make a video when I start feeling better, and I'm going to explain the whole thing, how significant this Barney doll is, right? And so then all of a sudden they pop up with this bullshit at 10 in the morning? For what reason? And they created and concocted a whole story, a whole tale that we know is false because the fucking laundry was still in the goddamn washer and it was a Minnie Mouse doll. And we know what she did is she based it in truth like that. She said, okay, there was a stuffed animal in that washer. Okay, I'll save the fucking party. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Karma Collector's come about here to say about the recording and how we tricked Dick with that recording. We can't let the people know.
Trick Dick.
Yeah, no, we got to make it look like, no, Dee just washes it all the time. No, it can't do those things Karma Collector's saying. It can't do those things. That's what they're trying to do. Well, they're not going to fool me. And don't let this dumb cunt fool you either.
Have you seen that new post, that fucking post he made about the fire? Have you seen that one yet?
No.
He said something about, I can't remember how it was. I mean, this is just the gist of it. But said that the other day on Gypsy's Live, he said, "Who doesn't tell their daughter, young daughter, or something, not to mess with fire or touch fire or something?" And basically, he was saying that the reason that is because something about so that they could use that excuse that basically the Aurora got into the fireplace and burned herself, and so she wouldn't be alive anymore. So that was their cover up to keep the proof that they didn't have a baby. So they could say she got burnt to death in this fireplace.
Look at him in this one.
Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled, guys. Don't be fooled. Don't let them come at you with some trash narrative. The only reason Bree and Gypsy did that live the other day at 10 in the morning was to try to put in your head that Barney doll was just a little plush toy, like not unlike the Minnie Mouse that you could just throw in the washer. They wanted that in your head because crazy fucking Karma Collector was about to come out and tell you the truth, that it had batteries and a microphone and a recording device and all this shit. It's a Microsoft one with Wi-Fi and interactive capabilities and Bluetooth functionalities. And she put that in there because they recorded Dee Dee during the torture ritual screaming out, "Who are you?" to Ace Bannister, a.k.a. Brian Rogers is his real name with a mask on. Who are you? You guys, Dee Dee knew Nick. Dee Dee liked Nick. Dee Dee invited Nick to stay because he lived all the way in Wisconsin, to stay for a weekend or so, maybe even longer, but he had to stay in the third bedroom. No, guys, there's an article that I had pinned at one point in one of these accounts I had taken down, an article prior to this, where Dee Dee was quoted as saying, I believe it was in May or April prior to the crime on June 10th, or June 9th, 10th, whatever.
Nobody knows, Gina.
Her saying, Gypsy has a boyfriend. She's very much in love. She says his name is Nick, and I'm not sure if they used the last name, but it said Nick. I don't know about Go to John. She said they're very much in love, and she said, and I quote verbatim, and it's lovely to see. Everyone knew she liked Nick. And why, guys? Think about it. She's used to coming home or having to go pick up her daughter, running around with 30, 40, 50-year-old fucking creeps that dress up as fucking Star Wars creatures and shit. And they're fucking freaks, deviling and devil worshipping, doing drugs and all this shit. Nick comes dressed as fucking Prince Charming. All right? She wants to frame it as, oh, she thought it was weird and all. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. She liked Nick. And she would have never screamed out, "Who are you?" to Nick. Never, never, never.
What the?
She knew who Nick was. That was a recording that they got during when they were torturing her. They put that dinosaur behind her head like that. So Gypsy rushed Nick in, put that there. She just wanted him to stab that knife in and hear that. so he can believe in his mind that he finished her off
Bless his heart.
just in case she couldn't take him out. And I don't know what happened, why she didn't end him, because she was supposed to. And they better be good and goddamn well that they went through with this dinosaur shit. But that's what happened. That's why that dinosaur is so significant. And that's the only reason they did that live. Because several days prior, guys, I made a video. And it's me, and it's pinned right here, guys. And I'm wearing the same fucking shirt in it. And it's pinned here. And this was several days ago. Long before they made that Barney Live bullshit. And I told them, I said, I got more information on this Barney doll about the talking and all this shit. And that is why they did it, to try to get ahead of it. Because they're trying to make it look like, oh no, it was just a rape. No, that they just threw it in the washer. There's no goddamn way Dee Dee would have thrown that thing in the washer. She's a lying bitch. And then Mandy over on YouTube made a video and shows with photographic evidence from the crime scene photos that washer with the fucking Minnie Mouse in it. So that lying bitch wove a little bit of truth with all that was into her fantasies, because they're trying to get ahead of it, because they know crazy karma collector is about to come out with the truth again, and we got to spin it like he's a crazy liar. That's the only way. He's got to be a crazy liar with some personal vendetta against Gypsy Rose Blanchard. There's no other explanation for it. And they wouldn't be working so hard to try to shut me down and shut me up and all this other shit they're making up about me and everything else, unless I were telling the truth, you guys. It doesn't make sense any other way. All throughout history, when governments are falling and empires are crashing and they're censoring their people, it's never people that are telling lies or making shit up. It's always, always, always people telling the truth about what their evil government's up to. And they want them to shut the fuck up. And this is no different. And the more they do it, and the more they push back, and the more they make a stink, and the more they try to do all this shit and say all these things about me, the more guilty they look. This is the only reason these dumb bitches try to do that with their little script. Oh, can I talk about the Barney conspiracy? There is no Barney conspiracy. That is not a thing. I made a video and they're reacting to it, trying to get ahead of it. That's all this is. That's all this is. I made a video telling them what was about to come. And now it's here. I've already made a couple videos. I'm going to make a big one after I need to see the police interview a couple more times to make it complete here. All right? Where I can show you exactly what the fuck happened here. They drained Dee Dee in the goddamn kitchen. And then they moved her with those sheets. That's why the blood was on there like that. They moved her with those sheets back there. Okay? And that Barney was in the fucking bedroom in her bedroom. And then when she went and dragged Nick in there, she took that fucking Barney, crammed it down by it. Yeah, that's what happened. Or right before he got there, some shit. That's what happened. I think she was so bold. She took him in there and she put it down there, let him think like, oh, she's just giving this to her mother for comfort or whatever. And I think she pushed a fucking button or something and then took off or operated from out there. Then a couple of seconds later, the recording starts. Who are you? She knew good and goddamn well who Nick was. Nice try. Try again, man. Don't let these fucking bitches fool you guys, man. Don't be stupid.
Well, that's about all the stupid that I can take for one night, to be honest. Jesus, take all the damn.
Did you say how mad he was?
Yes.
He was like, and it wouldn't even raise the voice. He was screaming at.
I know those people in that group home are glad when his internet privileges go out.
Can you imagine when he's on the street like that doing those videos and he's just out there screaming?
No, I cannot.
People around here are probably like, what in the fuck is wrong with this dude?
Well, there's no doubt in my mind about that. My God.
The looks he probably gets.
Old boy has lost the plot. The whole ass plot.
The whole damn thing.
Man, it was bad, but it's getting worse.
I think the more that people like talk about how like thrown off he is, the more angry he gets.
Well, I'm not going to disagree with that. I don't give a shit as long as he leaves my name out of his mouth and he ain't mentioned me again.
No. He's on a kick with Ryan right now.
He's on a kick with all of them. Batshit crazy kick. Bless it.
Has it gotten cold there?
A little bit. Cooler.
I'm sick of it. It's got my diggum sinuses and crap all messed up.
Hannah's is too. But it's only cool at night.
Well, it was today. It was warm, and then, like you said, cooler at night. But yesterday was a little warmer. But the days before that, it was in the high 60s.
Yeah, no, it ain't been that cool here.
We're supposed to have our first good freeze at the beginning of next week.
Yeah, that's what was too. Hannah was telling me about it this morning. I was like, great.
Yeah, supposed to be in the 30s or something.
Great.
I'm just sick of the damn hot heat.
I am too. I'm about ready for some cold weather.
Yeah.
As cold as it gets here.
Well, hopefully you'll have no problem like you had last year.
If we do, I'm moving to the Bahamas.
Well, we ain't had a snow since that last time we had it back in 2021 or 2020, whatever the year was.
This was freaking apocalypse.
Well, we had snowpocalypse a few years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago. But we ain't had snow since then. But I'm hoping we don't have none this year. I mean,
the last year was insane for us.
I'm hoping just to get moved before.
Like it.
I'm hoping to get moved before too far into December. I don't know what they're going to have to do to this house over here, but my sister said if the guy moves out, they got to go there and see what all's wrong with it.
Snow next week? No, ma'am. Mm-mm.
No. Get that shit over there.
I don't want it. Mm-mm. Nope, nope, and nope. I hear you, Breezy. Felt like we did. That was some crazy mess. Crazy mess.
I don't want no part of them.
Me neither.
Yeah, South Louisiana got snowed too last year.
I don't want none of it.
Well, it don't usually get bad around over here. Well, if we're gonna get snow or anything like that, it ain't usually till like January, February. But
it was fun watching Lindley playing it, and all she wanted to do was eat it. She did. All she wanted to do was eat the snow. Nikki got her started eating ice when she was a baby, and that's all she wanted to do was eat the snow. Constantly. All right, y'all. Well, I'm getting off here, so I'm trying to get some sleep because she'll be here at 6:30, so I might get 3 hours of sleep.
You'll be awake at 5 o'clock.
Yep. She'll be in here. Sassa, get up, get up, get up. I want to get up, get up.
I was laughing this morning when you put that message in the chat, and Renee goes, y'all are up awful early this morning.
Yes, I sure was. Yes, I sure was.
There was a Lindley there.
Yes, there was.
That's why you was awake. You'll be awake again.
I will be, because she'll be knocking me in the head if I don't get up. Every time. All right,
Yep.
y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good
All
one,
right,
everybody.
man. Good night,
Bye.
y'all. Bye.